fucking... So he goes, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna kill President Garfield. Because I did all this shit for him, and he's just kicking me out of the White House. And he goes to the train station, Garfield's there, with his wife. And Guiteau's like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. But, he sees Garfield's wife, Mrs. Garfield, and he knows that she has like a heart condition, or whatever. She's like weak, somehow. And he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it now. Because if I do it now, she could have... It could like... It could... She has a weak constitution, and it could kill her. I don't want to do that. Guiteau's like kind of a good guy. And so he doesn't do it then. But then like, whatever, later on, Garfield's alone, and Guiteau's like, I'm gonna do it. And he shoots him with like a gun, and then he gets captured, and Garfield, you know, they're like sticking their fingers inside him, trying to get the bullet out, and they're not washing their hands or anything, because, you know, people back then, they weren't very sanitary. So he gets the bacterial infection. He dies. Guiteau writes a poem about, like, maybe it's about killing Garfield. Maybe it's about just random things, or America, or whatever. And he wants to, like, he wants to recite the poem before they execute him. So he's got, like, the noose around his neck, and it's hanging up to the top of the gallows, and like the platform underneath him about to drop out, and he starts reciting this poem, right? And he's like reciting it. It's like, you know, rhyming and all this stuff, like really poetic. And everybody's just kind of like, this is too long, and they just pull a lever and they hang him. That's the end.